It is time for bed. Just got done with yoga, took a shower, and let's demonstrate how that's done. So this is still very rudimentary, but it will still work. So let's move that like that. Okay, so the bed's gonna come down from here. I'm gonna remove these, put these pillows down. And there you have it. My bed is down. Hop on this sucker. Oh yeah. Oh, this is actually going to be maybe more comfortable than the futon that I sleep on over in the other house. Oh, it's going to feel good. Okay. It's a little warm in here, so I'm going to turn the fans back on, and hopefully it doesn't get too cold for when I wake up in the morning. So we'll see when that is. Okay. In the morning, I will show you how to get that back up. Someone's outside. All right, good morning. Now, it's a little after 5. Got a good night's sleep. I slept really well. So this sucker is actually, this foam mattress is great. That is definitely all I need, and it did me good. So let me show you how I take this up. So I just plug in the motor. There you have it. My bed is made. It's the best way of making the bed that I've ever found. I'm going to show you the mechanism here. Right here, I have a geared, I forget the gear ratio that it is, but it's a relatively small AC motor. And it moves, I think it's like 8 revolutions per minute, something like that. If I let it down, it turns a garage door opening shaft with the same cable winding pulleys, and I will let it down and I'll show you that too. Alright, so as you can see, here's my shaft and pulley system with my cables. So I've got cables here, and then I've got 2 more cables that run across to the other corner of the bed. So here's cable 3 and cable 4, and there's just small little pulleys up here at the top corner. There's another one up here. So then, yeah, one shaft pulls up, winds up. So I've got 2 kind of hard to see there too. I've got one there, and I've got one way back here. And then there it goes up again. Lines it up. Now I do have to figure this out. The mattress needs to avoid get pushed over here and miss. The mattress has to come over so it avoids the where the cables get wound up, but that's not going to be a big deal, I don't think. And there you go. That's it.
Alright, I have some good news. So I had this knot in my stomach right now for two reasons. One is I've been getting renter applications for the basement apartment for the last few days, and I've gotten some good ones. I am extremely happy with the results this time compared to the last time I did this. Right now I have probably 3 people that all would be great, and I wish I had more places to rent to them, but I don't. I have one, so I gotta pick one. I have a couple more showings yet before I'm cutting it off. I've already taken down the listing, and I'm just going to choose from the people I have. The other reason I have a knot in my stomach is home delivery has gone live. And so I've got 23 people who are interested. I wrote a letter kind of explaining what the idea is, what I'm trying to achieve, and how the site works. And so we'll see how many of those 23 actually end up getting the going through with the whole process and actually ordering. Hopefully I'm not driving all over town, and hopefully sooner than later I am finding a delivery service to take that over, because I don't want to have to do it, and I don't want to have to manage people to do it. That's why I'm going to pay someone else. I'm more than happy to pay someone else to do that. And the one other thing, going back to the renters thing, the next time I do need to rent an apartment, I'm going to have maybe like 2 or 3 open houses instead of this, oh, I can meet on whenever, and it's like if I can make time for it, then I go. So there's just so many, like, me driving over there, I was like, well, I can't really do anything now because, you know, in 45 minutes I got to be back here. So I kind of just killing time almost. It's not terribly productive. So I want to have like maybe like 2-hour open houses. If they can make it, great. If they can't, too bad. But that's the route I'm going. So once again, in the tiny house, I have not moved in yet, but it got cold last night. There were some buckets of water out in my backyard, and they were frozen pretty much. And fortunately, after I just went over the whole thing about how I ruined my hot water system and my faucet, which are all up and running, I didn't want that to happen again. Plus I moved my pea sprouts in here. Not sure why. I thought it'd be a great place to grow them out of the reach of my cat, plus have like temperature control. Well, that's not exactly, it's not temperature controlled too well. But I did run my heater that I showed a few weeks ago, maybe just 2 weeks ago. That's been going since yesterday afternoon, all night, just on high blast, full blast, 3,000 BTUs, and so right now It is about 40 degrees outside, and inside it is a balmy 62. So that's pretty good. Actually, when I came in earlier this morning, it was like 30 degrees outside and very windy, and it was 55 degrees, 56, which is not great for my pea sprouts, but it's still definitely a livable temperature. It did smell a little bit like gas burning. I added another vent opening to kind of make, I probably didn't have quite enough ventilation in here. And the same will be true in the summer. Trying to run the air conditioner, I'm sure. So I may have some warm and cool nights if I'm not plugged into the grid. Just solar. Let's see what else. I think that is it.